My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read my writing and to see my latest CNN appearances and my MSNBC and RT appearances, you can go to hagoodman.com. President Obama is silent on the Dakota Access Pipeline. Essentially, he's silent. He's basically said, "We'll let it play out, and let's see what we can do." And he hasn't done anything. And Jordan Sheridan rightfully stated, and he's been amazing, Jordan, on covering Standing Rock and the Dakota Access Pipeline and the Standing Rock Sioux. And he stated that with one phone call, President Obama could stop the construction on Dakota Sioux, Standing Rock Sioux land, and prevent energy transfers from breaking the treaty. But one person, in addition to Bernie Sanders and Jill Stein, who've spoken out against the pipeline, is Tulsi Gabbard. I will read you. Gabbard, stop pipeline now. The Hawaiian Congresswoman reiterates her plan to join a veterans group at the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation this weekend. So veterans are heading to Standing Rock. Tulsi Gabbard will be there as well. Hawaii Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard called on President Barack Obama to immediately halt construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline in a speech on the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives on Thursday. Very powerful speech. I'll put the link below to Tulsi Gabbard's speech in Congress. Please share it. In terms of Elizabeth Warren or President Obama or especially Hillary Clinton, they're either completely silent or they just don't really want to address the issue. And they certainly don't want to side with the water protectors. Essentially, silence equals siding with the pipeline and with the state government of North Dakota, who basically water hoses in freezing temperature, shooting water cannons, I should say, in freezing temperature against water protectors, rubber bullets, point blank range. I have the GoFundMe links to Sophia Wilansky and Vanessa, the Apache woman, Vanessa. I believe her last name is Dundan. She was the woman who was shot in the eye with a tear gas canister. Sophia Wilansky was shot. Was her right arm? Her arm is now. She's most likely going to lose that arm. The GoFundMe accounts for both of those two women, the epitome of courage. They are. That's below in the description. So please share those links. But I will continue reading. Gabbard also reiterated her plan to join a veterans group this weekend at the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation in North Dakota, where pipeline protesters, including a contingent from Hawaii, have been encamped. The pipeline is expected to pump up to 570,000 barrels of crude oil a day from North Dakota to Illinois, but Sioux tribal leaders say it threatens their water supply and cultural heritage sites. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. We've had hundreds and hundreds of leaks from pipelines. So it's a matter of when the pipeline breaks. Just based on statistics and odds, you're looking at pipelines leaking and causing tremendous untold environmental damage just based on what has taken place thus far throughout the country. Here's an example from Gabbard's speech on the House floor. Growing up in Hawaii, I learned the value of caring for our home, caring for our planet, and the basic principle that we are all connected in a great chain of cause and effect. The Dakota Access Pipeline is a threat to this great balance of life. Despite strong opposition from the Standing Rock Sioux and serious concerns raised by the EPA, the Department of Interior, the Advisory Council of Historic Preservation, and other federal agencies, the Army Corps of Engineers have approved permits to construct the Dakota Access Pipeline without adequately consulting the tribes and without fully evaluating the potential impacts to neighboring tribal lands, sacred sites, and their water supply. Just one spill near the tribe's reservation could release thousands of barrels of crude oil, contaminating the tribe's drinking water. And actually, the speech to the video is right here. The video to the speech is right here in this article, Honolulu City Beat. I'll put the link below. Please share it. Tulsi Gabbard, Nina Turner, Bernie Sanders, Jill Stein, all against the pipeline. For Democrats, if you don't have Bernie Sanders or Tulsi Gabbard or Nina Turner leading the Democratic nomination, either as Democratic nominee or part of a ticket, Trump wins in 2020. I'm going to write about that, and I've written about that in many ways for the past year and a half, especially pertaining to Bernie Sanders. But Tulsi Gabbard, Nina Turner, Bernie Sanders, three people who can beat Donald Trump. The only way Trump is defeated in 2020 is by somebody like Tulsi Gabbard, who is taking a stance. You know where she stands. She is against the pipeline, and she is standing with the Standing Rock Sioux and the water protectors, President Obama, Hillary Clinton, Elizabeth Warren, Chuck Schumer, the Democratic Party, the Daily Beast, Slate, all the kind of phonies or fakes who pretend to hate Trump and pretend to fear Trump and, oh, they just wish Hillary was elected. Those people are going to ensure that Trump wins in 2020. The only chance Democrats have is with somebody like Tulsi Gabbard in 2020, because she has taken a stance and she has taken a stand against the pipeline, and she is standing with the Standing Rock Sioux, and we know her value system. It will come down to value system and authenticity in 2020, just like it did in 2016, but even more so in 2020. If you don't have a complete another choice aside from a centrist or corporatist or militarist Democrat, Trump will win. This is why Tulsi Gabbard is doing an amazing thing, standing with veterans, Standing Rock Sioux, and being against the pipeline. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so much for listening.